Hey there, chat. Well, squad, welcome back. So our second stream after my Thanksgiving break. We're gonna be playing Celeste tonight, is the plan. It's currently downloading some stuff, as you can see. So I'm just letting it sit on our little pizza loading screen while we wait. So yeah, I don't really remember where we left off in Glyph at all. I have a terrible memory for some things. More recent things than not. I wonder if like I'm slowly acquiring Alzheimer's. I hope I'm not, but I feel like I've been struggling with my memory for like multiple years at this point now. Anyway though, so we're gonna play Celeste. I haven't played it in a week or so, or a week and a half, more like. So I'm probably a little bit out of practice with our wave dashes and everything else, but hopefully it's okay. Hopefully. Still waiting on this to finish up. So you can see that I'm installing a new map called Gate to the Stars. It's another one of Marshall's maps. Figured that since I was enjoying Glyph, that I would go ahead and also, you know, check out this other one that he did, because it struck me as a good sounding one. It does say they're more beginner maps, which maybe that would be a good thing for me, considering that I haven't played in a week and a half. But yeah, we shall see. I want to say that I don't remember if I was on a B side or not in Glyph. I really don't remember. But I do know that I have this tea in front of me, and I'm regretting it, because it's that weird like honeydew melon tea again. It's the last pack that I have of a bunch of tea that a friend gave me, so I'm just kind of trying to get rid of it, and it's painful. So we're gonna warm up with our usual warm up before we do anything else. Oh god. Yep, we're out of practice. So I figure we'll do like maybe 2 attempts at the berry as a warm up, and then we'll go from there. I think I'm nearing the end of my Celeste-ness. Starting to get a little bit antsy for a new game, and you know I'm installing that other set of maps and everything, right? It's not like I haven't stopped enjoying the game, but it's been in the rotation for months at this point now, which is much longer than most games, honestly, unless its name is Drakengard 2, which was in the rotation for far too long. Same with Drakengard 3, I suppose, but oh god. Sorry. Having PTSD from Drakengard games will definitely. That was really weird feeling. Alright, that's fine, I guess. So this will be our last little warm-up round with our Godlen Berry attempt. And then we will go ahead and do we'll either check out the new map that I downloaded, or we'll try the B-side for Glyph, if I haven't done that already. Actually, did I do it? God. This is what happens when I don't play for a while. That's why having a regular stream rotation is much like having regular bowel movements. It's important for your health. Wow, I am really out of practice, or just not using my controller properly. Anyway, so this is the new map. Real quick, I just want to check. Did I do? I did do. Okay, I did both of these. So we're good. We're done with Glyph for now, besides the secret stuff. And I'm kind of okay with like holding off on that for now, in favor of going to chapter 1 of Gate to the Stars, Impossible Visitors. Oh, we get a double jump. I kind of want to just go up. But, oh, okay. I do have to go up. Okay, let's try this. I feel like this is going to take a little bit of getting used to. But I'm enjoying the music so far. So I said this yesterday, but I do think that I get... Oh god, auto-scrollers. Oh, I see it. There's a bounce. I know I get a different audience depending on the games that I play. So I'll say it again. I hope everyone had... Oh, that's cool. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. So wait, what are we... Oh, okay, this is the end. That's cool. That's pretty neat that there's a thing that rotates like that. we just get to ride it. Oof! Ride it around. That's neat. But yeah, so hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Oh jeez. That was a mistake. Let's try this again. Well, that's an easy way to do it, right? Actually, why is this like this? Is there a reason for that? Ooh, oh, that was awkward feeling. Tricky. I like this though. Okay, so that's gonna push us back. Fine. Also, the Humble Bundle, the monthly subscription thing, came out today, which is pretty nice. So I have some new games. Specifically, one that I was really happy to get was one that I almost bought for myself a little while ago, called VPN, which is bullets per minute. Oh shoot. Which is a really cool first-person shooter that is kind of like Crypt of the Necrodancer, but mixed with, well, with a first-person shooter, basically. So, really cool concept. And I've seen it played before. Nemus played it before. If you've ever checked out his streams, he does a lot of FPSs. And it was pretty cool, and I wanted to play it, and I almost bought it, but I was busy kind of doing... Oh, that's cool. But also I just destroyed it. Okay, hold on. I think I get it. Oh god. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize it stayed until you dashed again. Okay, that's cool. Oh, those are... Right. Right. I wonder if I could just launch myself up that way. Oh god. But yeah, so I have that. I also got another game called Timeline. That's a puzzle game that involves like rewinding time. Oops. Okay, I see what you're supposed to do there. And that looked kind of neat. You get to play. You play as a girl and a cat, and it's like cooperative puzzle solving. Kind of. Shoot. So that also looks pretty good. I'm hoping, and this is again kind of one of the reasons. Oh boy! Oh no! One of the reasons why I was saying that I might like stop playing Celeste so much is that I really want to get other games kind of into the rotations, because there's a lot of really cool games, and when I only give myself, you know, a couple of hours a few times a week, it can be hard to try to get through them, which is weird because sometimes there's a whole bunch of games that I really want to, like, really want to play, and then, oh, dang it. And then other times I feel like I'm at a loss for what I should be playing. So it's just life, I guess. That was a much better way to do it. Cool. Should we do a blind or should we use the thing? Let's do a blind. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. That's fine because it'll come back for us when we do another dash. Oh boy. Oh, horizontal this time. This is pretty cool. So now we have to steer to. Oh god, that thing. So I needed to be on the left-hand side of that one. Okay. Cool. Not bad for a first attempt, right? Also, nearly the entirety. Oh shoot! Too soon. Nearly the entirety of my Thanksgiving break that I gave myself was spent playing Pokemon. Pokemon Sword. Oh wait. This is cool. That was cool. But playing Pokemon Sword, which was really fun. Or is really fun, I guess. I haven't beaten it yet. In fact, I only have 3 gym badges. Even though I have about, like, 54 hours, I think. Was the number that I had the last time I looked. I like catching the Pokemon, and I like training up a new team. Oh wait, never mind, we're good. And I like oh shoot. I put the wrong inputs during that. I don't think I can save myself there. But yeah, so I keep retraining like new Pokemon every time it's like time for another gym, basically. Just like getting an entire thing of shoot, no. An entire team of people who are just gonna curb stomp with whatever gym leader I'm up against. And really the only consistent person I have in my party. Do I need to use momentum to do the jump? The only Pokemon that I keep in my party at all times is my starter. Yeah, okay. I went with, is its name Sobble or something like that? The water one. It was the only one whose like final form didn't make me want to vomit. Okay. Are we getting into Wave Dash territory now? Or no? Okay, so this is... You're supposed to use that to go the other way. Alright, hold on. Okay, so bump it open, wait a minute, and then... Then I think I need to make it back, right? Yeah. Okay. Easy. I could just fire my switch and swap my capture device. I wanted to show you, but I have like 100 something Pokemon, I think, in my Pokedex, so I feel like fairly good about it so far, but I also know that there's like 400 Pokemon or something like that in this particular... Oh god. Well, that's lame. There's no way for me to trigger that, huh? That's not the way that looks, though, down there. Okay, so it's a race to get back up. There. That's fun. Though I do have one complaint about Pokemon Sword so far. Okay. Specifically, the evolutions are just nutty. Oh, that was not the right way to go. Like, I took a video of this actually. Here, I'll show you real quick if you like. Video, nope, not video capture. Media source, here we go. Okay, so this is me evolving a Milcery. You give it an item, like there's multiple items, and then you spin around for 5 seconds. And depending on if you go clockwise or counterclockwise and the time of day, it changes how the Pokemon looks. That, and also like what sweet you give it that it eats or that it holds on to while you do this nonsense. Oh goddamn. Which is like, no one, I had to look that one up, and I didn't like really mean to look that up. Like, it was level 32, and I was like, I wonder when this thing is gonna evolve, because I expected it to evolve by this point, basically. Right? Because you catch it fairly early on. And I finally found like an item. That was not the way. An item that mentioned it in its name. Oops. It's like, oh, when a Milcery holds this item, it spins around. I'm like, oh, well, maybe that would be like an item that you give it, and then it evolves. Was my thought. Oops. And I was right that it was the right item, but just in the process of looking up to see what level I thought it would evolve, because I figured it would be closer, since it was like 32 or whatever. But yeah, then I found, I was like, oh no, you have to. That sure is an interesting one. Oh, I don't. Oh, okay, okay. So, but despite the weird evolutions, and someone on Twitter, after I complained about the like how weird that was, basically, and someone was kind enough to inform me how to evolve a Yamask or something like that, which is something that I caught recently because I'm in that area now. But you have to like beat it up, get it low HP, and then bring it over to a specific region in a wild area and walk under an arch, and then it will evolve. It's so like randomly specific, and the person who told me about it didn't even say if like, he said that he didn't remember if an NPC actually told you about it, or if you just had to figure it out on your own, which is even more crap. Oh god. Hold on, I gotta think about that one real quick. Probably over the top would make the most sense. Yeah, over the top would make the most sense. You can probably do it through the bottom too, but... Actually, this would be the easier way to do it, wouldn't it? Just like do this. Ooh. Okay, I should have gone for the wall bounce. But regardless of its very it's very weird and strange evolution devices, I have been enjoying it a good deal, and it was a really good way to spend like the downtime between like waiting for pies to cool or just kind of hanging out with family and not really like doing too much, just kind of hanging out and enjoying each other's company. It was a good thing to have kind of on hand. So traveling with a Switch is something that I highly recommend. It makes plane rides much much more fun. Normally I just read a book, and I did bring the second volume of Life Lessons with the Uramichi Onisan, but I didn't actually read it very much. Like, I read it a little bit one night while listening to a Twitch stream before I went to bed, but for the most part I mainly just played Pokemon. Played Pokemon, ignored the world, played with a 3-year-old, fed a 5-week-year-old. It was a good week. I got a lot of exercise. I think 3-year-olds have something to do with that. When you spend like half the day chasing them around and playing with them. So that's pretty fun. There's a heart here. I think. Can I go down? No. Okay. Can you just help again? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh. Oh, he has a bit more of a pause, doesn't he? Okay. Okay. Are we going up and over? Yeah, hold on, I have an idea. Darn. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the wall bounce. But I am missing the A tap on it. Maybe that's not the way. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. This thing takes a while, doesn't it? It does. Okay, yeah, we can do something like that. And I do like this. Perfect. Okay. Guess we'll check out what everything looks like. Okay, so there's a thing inside. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way, like through the top at all. There is not. Oh no, there is. Huh. That's probably not the or maybe that is the intended way to do it. I mean, the other alternative would be doing a whole bunch of double jumps there. You know what? I'm just gonna gallop my way up if you don't mind. Well, actually, I'm making a slight assumption. Oh! I like this little riff though. Very pleasantly jazzy. Oh, I panicked. That's all that was. Okay, so we gotta fall down and hit them on the way, like down, but like directly up, I guess, right? Because we don't want to accidentally, don't want to fall on anything. Okay. Oh boy. No. Ah. I suppose I can just do this, right? Ooh, that was a good bounce. That didn't resolve the way I expected it to. That's kind of one of the things I like about jazz, honestly. Like, music can be very predictable sometimes because, you know, there's a desire to always, you know, get some nice harmonies going or resolve certain chords down a certain way so that, you know, the melody goes somewhere, but also, like, satisfies people. And, not that jazz isn't satisfying. Wait, does it only take one to open that? Or are there 3 doors? Oh, there are 3 doors, okay. That's not the way to do it. But, I do feel like jazz is the most, like, spontaneous, I guess. Okay. I wanna get yeeted through this. Seems pretty good. Oh god, wind. Am I going up or down? I feel like I need to go down. Shoot. Hold on. Sorry, I know I just went through here, but is there really nothing? Darn. Like nothing up top? Oh wait, there's a strawberry! Hold on. Okay. I kind of want to like restart this room basically. I have to reverse engineer myself. It's fine. We'll jump onto. We'll jump onto that thing, right? Or that works too. Right here. Now we're on the other side. Wait, is this how you get up? Does this connect? No. It doesn't, right? No. But it does let you see that that exists, which is something I didn't quite see before. I will attempt this strawberry a few times. Like I'll try not to spend too much time on it. But I kind of think that you might be able to like, yeah, do that. Like there's enough ledge that you can bounce yourself off of it without hitting. If I can like get the jumps right, at least. Not really sure if that's the intended way to do this, or you're just supposed to, you know, save a jump and then run out of stamina and not realize it by accident. Wait, is there a way to get... Hold on. That might be the recharge your jump at the very top. Ooh. Wait a minute. That did not do what I wanted it to do. There's stuff over here. Is there a reason to do this? Or am I just accidentally like backtracking for no reason? Oh well. I'm gonna assume that there's not really much else, so let's just keep going forward. I got my strawberry, I'm happy. Wait, what? Okay. We're good. Is Crow on? It is not, I don't think. I'm playing actual maps for enjoyment right now, not for pain. I'm pretty sure Crow isn't on. It would not be fun to have on in mod maps, I think. Even if this is supposed to be a B. Ooh, supposed to be a B. Wow, brain. Supposed to be a beginner map. This is the creator of this map is Marshall, who is the guy, damn it, the guy who made the glyph maps. I almost fell through the hole, I think. Shoot. Yeah, how are you, King? Have a good Thanksgiving. Ouch. Hold on, is there any reason to try to fall down through that hole? Oh yeah, I guess that would work if I fall down through there. It's gonna work. Good. Glad to hear it. Oh boy. I don't know if you live with your folks or not, but if you do, I hope you all had a nice time, and if you don't, I hope you got to maybe travel and see family if possible. You just ate the last piece of fudge you made. Ooh. I like fudge. I haven't had it in forever, but I do like it. I don't think I've ever made it though. Is it hard to make? I've never tried or looked up a recipe. Oh, whoa, that was close. Dummy easy. I like the sound of that. I know, like truffles are super duper easy. They're nice. They sound fancy, but they're actually very easy. I wonder if fudge is similar. One of my good friends from middle school. I mean, we were friends throughout more than just middle school, but met him in middle school. Would make fudge on a fairly regular basis. That was always quite nice. So I'll have to look up. Is there like, what's a specific kind of fudge? I don't, like, I've had like mint fudge before. That was good. Ooh, we're getting more instruments. That's not the direction I intended. Oh! Oh, we get wind! This is... Huh. Interesting. Oh boy. Huh. Oh, that was dumb luck that I managed to actually do that. Fox made famous Amos. Oh. Maybe I'll look for that next time I go to an actual supermarket. Sorry, just taking a drink. Let's see. I made a lot of pies. I made a chocolate pie over my Thanksgiving break to bring to my sister's in-laws. Slash, I guess, like... They're my extended family too, right? Kind of? Is that a... Oh, that's not a bounce. Ooh, I don't like that. Am I supposed to do like a big one of these? Oh, wait, I have an idea. So these things take longer, right? They take longer to come back. So, shoot. What we can probably do is bypass that top one by hitting it. Box comes with everything. Even the condensed milk. Oh, that's nice. You don't have to remember to buy it. Shoot. Hold on. There we go. Strawberry. No! I stubbed my toe. Dang it. Do it again. Oh, that sounds good though. I made chocolate pie. I made pecan pie. And I also, ooh, that was fun. Also made pumpkin pie and a lemon tart, which is like making lemon bars, but we accidentally what do we do? So like when you make a lemon bar, you make a tasty crust. Oops. You make a tasty crust, and then you make the filling, the mix of lemony goodness, and then you gently pour it in. If you screw up on the gently part, then you end up with a lemon bar pie more than a bunch of lemon bars. But that was okay, it was still good. Why was it a workout? Do you have to just like do a lot of mixing or something? Really? Getting myself off like a tiny bit of spike. I will get that strawberry. Here we go. Oh, I didn't have two. I thought I had two jumps, my bad. You have to stir it for multiple minutes constantly. Then once it finally comes off the heat, you have to stir in chocolate chips and marshmallows. And then it gets thick. Mm-hmm. Damn straight it does. I like my women like I like my chocolate. Sweet. And slightly bitter. Going down? Oh, we're going up here, maybe? Maybe not. Two things. This seems like a pretty... Oh, this will be fun. Whatever nonsense this is about to get up to. Shoot. I had that. I didn't realize I still had a jump. I know that probably sounds weird to be like, your hair turns pink, you should know. But it's very easy to miss. Can you believe that I've beaten the game with all these stupid, silly mistakes that I make? So you had to get down here with a jump still intact, I guess. Which, there we go, I did. Okay. And then, so once you do that, we get down there, we have two jumps starting from here. We need to use one right here. There's probably one here and one there. That's my guess. Ugh. We'll work out for you considering you got in the fridge overnight. You had the freezer for 2 hours for it to set. Ugh. I can see that. You need to get a 3-year-old to help you, because 3-year-olds love to smash things. What the fuck is going on? Why can't I? What was going on there? Also, that's not the right way to do that. I should just. So like, since we made all those pies, we had a bunch of pie crust, which you let sit in the refrigerator to get nice and warm, and would have. Why? Okay, that was weird. Okay, there we go. Good. Nothing else, right? No. Okay. But so you have to heat the pie dough back up so you can actually work it out into a circle. And having a 3-year-old who's anxious to like come smash things with their smasher, as they call the device. I'm not sure what tool it was, but they were very enthusiastic about using it, which is always a good thing. I think I want to save one. Yeah, like this, so that we can use it like that. It wasn't a meat oh no, it was a potato smasher, like for making mashed potatoes. So it has like the weird spirally ridges, or not really ridges. It's like a piece of like metal pipe, but bent into like almost like a radiator pattern. If that makes any sense. Whoa! Oh, they move. How bizarre. Interesting, but slightly bizarre. Oops, nope. Oh god. That was another thing that we had. We did a lot of, well, there was normal potatoes, but we also just did a lot of stuff with sweet potatoes. Like just baking them in the oven in foil, or I don't really understand what those 3 things are there for yet, but I'll learn. Not quite. But sweet potato casserole. I think it's a casserole, right? I mean, it's baked in a dish. I don't really know what makes a casserole, except that probably that it should be baked in a dish. Yeah, that felt like the right way to go. That is okay. I needed the back end on there. Every single time you bake potato in the oven, it comes out hard, even though the fork goes in easy. What? Wait, what? Wait, if the fork is going in easy, then why is it? I mean, you gotta give it like an hour. I mean, it all depends on the, like, density of the potato, I guess, or like how thick it is. But just do like 400 degrees. Or 400 degrees for an hour. And that would typically get you what you want out of a potato, honestly. Not 350 though. 350 is too low for an hour for like most potatoes, I think. That's what you do. I don't know, is your oven okay? Do you wrap them in foil? Because I wrap my potatoes in foil. I don't know if that makes a difference at all, but... Alright, 420, jeez. I don't know, maybe you just have really hard potatoes. Okay, so this time we'll go up, then bounce. I don't really get it, but okay. Seems more like a fail-safe than anything to have that many stamina blocks there. Aha, there's a down there. So there's got to be a reason to go through this nonsense, right? That's one exit. And the bottom is for a strawberry. How come there's a block there, though, on the right? Oh. Well, let's go get the strawberry first. This seems like it'll be mildly... Whoops! Difficult because I screwed that up. That's okay. That third one seems tricky. I probably need to grab onto the side. Right here, and then... Oh, not this again. Oh! Oh! Well, that's nice of it. Wasn't looking forward to having to go back, so that's quite nice, actually. Oh, okay. That's gonna be tricky. So, while I was down hanging out with my sister for the holiday, I watched a good chunk of the show Elementary, which is a Sherlock Holmes show. With a female Watson who has very nice legs. Not to be there's other good things about her too. Good actress and everything. And I enjoyed the dynamic between the characters, but like she wore some really nice outfits and a lot of leggings, so I was pleased with my time spent watching TV for once. Also, I finally got around to canceling, or well, pausing, I guess, my Hulu subscription, because I haven't watched anything on Hulu for like at least a month. That wouldn't. Ugh. And they don't make it easy to try to find like a cancel button, by the way. They do their best to just be like, oh, you want to pause it? You have to kind of go out of your way to go try to find the actual cancel button. But I figured I'd pause it because, you know, there might be something I want to watch at some point, maybe. And if they don't bill you and they just kind of keep, you know, your account on file, then it's whatever. So I'm sure they'll send an annoying email or something in like a few months and be like, hey, you ready to come back and watch some videos? Maybe. I'm not enjoying this. Well, actually, it's not really irritating me terribly yet, but I definitely don't feel like I'm making intellectual progress. You know how like when you're figuring out part of a tricky Celeste puzzle, like you feel accomplished because you're like, oh, okay, you do it like this and like that. Waiting for these things to pop back into existence, it's not doing that for me, but that's fine. I guess it's mainly just kind of doubling back on yourself, right? And not getting hit in the face with that. So like, maybe I shouldn't bother to wave dash. And instead try to do something more like that. Maybe. And not like that, though. But yeah, I'm curious though, because like I feel like a good number of people have enjoyed the Celeste streams to the point where, like, I wouldn't say that I'm afraid isn't the right word, but if I take Celeste down out of the rotation or like cut it back to like a single day, I wonder if that will affect people's enjoyment of the streams, because I know a good number of people seem to like the Celeste stuff, whether there's Crow Control or not. Crow Control is definitely definitely fun. When it's not like extremely painful, but I kind of feel like I should just be able to basically like dash my way through if I can correct the amount of bounce that you get, like relatively quickly. You know what I mean? Like right there, right? Like if I do it right, then I can kind of like double back real fast and do that. But I think I need to go through the second one if I want to reach the actual thing. And then we have wind to deal with, I guess. Or maybe not. Oh. Oh, you bet. Ugh. Almost. We shall see. Also, my luck is still quite good in gacha games because let's see, how much quartz did I roll? I rolled 150 quartz, which is 5 10 spins in Fate Grand Order. 3 of them were on Moriarty's banner for the New Year's banner, and 2 of them were on Rhinus' banner. And I didn't get Moriarty, unfortunately, but that's kind of okay because I'm sort of saving up all my Archer Embers for Sei Sonogon in February. But I did get Rhinus, which is extremely exciting because I tried really hard to get her the last time she was around. And I think I dumped like 300 quartz trying to get her the last time, and she didn't come home at all, sadly. But she came home real quick this time, which is really nice. And so now I have a lovely level 90 Rhinus hanging out, doing her thing. Skilled her up pretty good. Her NP charge obviously went to level 10 immediately. Too high. But her other skills are... Her first one's at 8, I believe, which is the damage cut and attack one. And then... that wasn't quite the direction I wanted. I'm trying to use these a little bit better. And then her third skill I have at 6 because it's not super important, because the leveling is just for like the debuff resistance, which is meh. So mainly I leveled it up to the 2nd level tier so that I get the cooldown. Got it. Ooh, that wasn't very... It was fun, but it wasn't very skillful feeling for me. Felt more like kind of dumb luck and reaction. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oops. So I didn't quite press the A button. But yeah, so I'm curious Dang it. Game-wise, there's a couple different games that I have that I'm looking at starting streams of soon. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Neat. So I have Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is one that I think I mentioned before I went on my little vacation. And now I also have BPM, bullets per minute, which I think would work well for like a one-off stream. There's strawberry over here by chance? There is something here. It's weird. What is this for? And we have the heart. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Wait. Wasn't there a block? Does that... Is it a strawberry, maybe? Yeah, it unlocked the block. Which leads to this again? Huh? Oh, it's just a shortcut, I guess. Okay. Besides the feeling that you found something special, I don't really understand why I care. Maybe there's like a whole thing or something if you collect a bunch of them, because there were some other blocks that we didn't open throughout it. Nameless pillars. So I missed the strawberry. Wait. Are there only 2 chapters? Or did I miss something important? Just pissed out your butt. Thank you for informing us. I hope that you're okay. Hold on, let me look up this mod page to see how many levels it says it has. 8 to the stars. Is it just 2 levels? Yes, it is. If you can beat the level without... If you can beat the level without turning Melon's hair blue, you can find a surprise. I don't know if I can do that. Watch your content because it's chill. Does BPM seem like a chill thing to you? I don't know if you know the game or not. It's a musical game, because I'm honestly considering seeing how long it would take to download. Because this... Actually, we could do Godlen Berry attempts. See, this is bullets per minute. You go and you fight and you shoot things. But it's kind of cool. It's a first-person shooter where there's a... what'd you call it? Crypt of the Necrodancer type thing. Where there's like a beat that everything moves to and like fires to and everything. So you can like dodge on the beat and shoot on the beat. And that's like the only times you can do it and whatnot. It's kind of neat. And it's roguelike. So it doesn't... As far as I know, it doesn't really have much of a story. So it could be fun for like a one-off type thing, you know? Where is here? but it's pretty neat. I would enjoy doing that. So yeah, let me finish like my thought from before though, I guess. So Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is one, BPM is another, Timeline is another one. It's a puzzle game, which looks kind of neat. Oops, wow, I am doing poorly here. Hey Switchboy, how's it going? Actually, I'm glad you're here, Switchboy. I have two questions for you. First question is, I downloaded the new game, like from the Twitch, the HIO page. Is there save data that I can transfer from my previous save? Like, is there a folder that I should move or something like that? Do you know? I haven't actually dug into it yet. I figured I'd go looking for any folder that looked like it'd be save data and then just kind of copy it over, assuming that it's compatible. But if you know offhand, then that'd be good. Then second question I have for you is I've misplaced that link. You had oops. You had a link to music that you made the other day, and I opened it, saw how long it was and whatnot, and you know, then said, you know, we'll check it out Wednesday. I meant to download it to give it a listen before, so I don't just, you know, listen for it on 7 minutes on stream. So if you happen to have that music link handy, wouldn't mind doing it so I can actually grab it to listen to tonight. But I can't transfer the save data. Okay, so we'll have to play through the whole game again, it sounds like then. I don't remember exactly how long it took me to go through last time. I'll go on the YouTube archive and see how long it is. I could play through it on my own up to the point where we were before. Did anything else change? Like, I assume some, like, I know there were typos in a few places. I assume that you probably corrected those. Oh god. A new update happens today, can't be compatible. It's kind of lame. Like, is that just an RPG Maker thing? Like, you would think with like a framework like that, it would have some way of doing that. I've never played with RPG Maker, so I don't know if it's normal or not, but alright, good to know. The other, so besides, sorry, to finish my previous thought, besides Bloodstained and BPM and Timeline, I also have Yakuza 3 Remastered. So I was thinking that we could maybe start that up sometime soon. The only thing is I kind of enjoyed having like Yakuza Fridays. But playing Yakuza 3 only on Fridays means that we're probably gonna go through the Christmas holiday, which means there's gonna be like another week or more where I'm not around. And Yakuza is a hard game to take a break from. Though, you know, I did take a year-long break from Kiwami 2, but still, like, I'd prefer not to do that, you know what I mean? Okay, you did some game balancing. Cool. Yeah, because there's I have that remastered version of 3 that I could play. I figured that could be pretty fun. You want to get more silly nonsense. I know that the 3 remaster isn't going to be as polished as, you know, Kiwami and Friends, because it's a remastered version of the old engine, I assume. I just know that people have said that it's clunkier than the others, so it can be a bit of a shock. So I kind of figured that I'd take a break from Yakuza for long enough that I'd forget how nice Kiwami was. And then, you know, it wouldn't be so much of a shock. Yep. There's also the reason why I'm listing up all these games, by the way, is if there's like one of these games that like really sounds super exciting to people or something, then, you know, I'll obviously look at that and think about putting it higher up in the list of games that I want to get through and what order I go through them. I think for me right now, like a one-off type stream thing for like BPM is up there, because I don't know, I've been doing a lot of, you know, longer series things, you know, with the Celeste maps, going through them bit by bit, and then the other story games we've had floating around and such, right? There's been like kind of 2 games in the rotation for a long time, it feels. So I'm kind of enjoying mixing things up and just kind of doing smaller doses of things right now. So BPM feels good, but also Bloodstained Ritual of the Night feels like it'd be really fun to do, I think, just because I enjoy my Metroidvanias, as you all know. Also, I don't think I can stream it on Twitch, but there is a game called Midnight Mahjong for anyone who wants to get their Mahjong on. That it's like $7. I haven't bought it yet, but it's one of those like low effort or semi-low effort H games, because I'm pretty sure half the goal is to just get like a slightly lewd looking screen. But at the same time, I say it's like only kind of low effort, because someone, you know, programmed Mahjong, which is high effort as far as I'm concerned. So one of those things. But I'm pretty sure I can't stream that. So also, there's Final Fantasy 14. I need to renew my subscription, but I honestly wouldn't mind kind of doing some chill streams for that again, just one-off type stuff. There's a lot of random things. I'd like to try to think of a like Christmas-y game to play, but so far the only thing that's come to mind has been to like play through more of Fate Extella, because Nero is in it, and when I think of Nero, I think of Padoru, which is inherently Christmassy to me. But I'm not even on the Nero campaign anymore, because that's the very first campaign in the game, so I'm done with that. I'm on the Altera one, which is the 3rd campaign, so it might be kind of weird to just drop into it. Though it's a Muso game, so it's not like it's really, like, it doesn't really have a super thrilling gameplay. It's more the visual novel part of things that I go for. Alright, hold on. I see the wall text here. Okay. Combat isn't polished because it's remastered. Enemies block more. Q is stronger. Lots of sub stories. And it's the first new karaoke, so there's stiffness from. Okay. Weird pacing issues. Alright. Oh! Oh, I think that's the first time I've died there like that. Yikes. Not the worst. Felt pretty good. Overall. The story is really good. Alright, I mean, that's kind of why I play Yakuza games. Like, I enjoy, like, beating some man dressed in a diaper with a metal pole as much as the next dude. But the actual stories of them are what's really, really good. So like Hideo Kojima wishes he could make stories that enjoyable. Not that Metal Gear isn't, but like when I played Metal Gear Phantom Pain with my friend, and it took us an hour and a half to get through like the first cutscene and into like real gameplay that wasn't just moving our head around for a controller check, I was pretty bored, not gonna lie. Like, no matter how crazy and silly the fancy effects that he puts in front of us, I'm gonna get bored when it's tons of stuff. But with the Yakuza games, I never had that problem, even when there were cutscenes that were like 15 minutes long or more or whatever. Like, it does a really good job of building up characters, so. Also, the last one until 6 to have Kiryu's lead protagonist. Oh. Best Christmas games you think of is Dark Souls 2 Final DLC. I have Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin for the 360. Is whatever DLC you're talking about included in the Scholar's version? Because I don't have Xbox Live to actually like download DLC for it. Also, it has been ages since I played Dark Souls 2. I remember the DLCs were really hard though. Like I remember the big snowy castle one where you had to like lift up spikes was a bit of a pain, but the final boss was really fun if I remember right. And then there was like that dragon one with the singing lady at the bottom. Recommend Yakuza 0 video? Yeah, sure. Drop a link. I'm pretty sure we've all played through Yakuza 0 or seen it at this point. I know I played through it. And I think, I want to say that King, you were around when I did, so. I just love the music of this place. Kind of makes me not mind doing Godlen Berry runs here. The snowy one is the one you meant. Ah, okay. I already beat that one. I know there was one of the... I think one of the DLCs I didn't beat. I can't remember which one it was. Or maybe it just took me a long time. I'm trying to think. There's the dragon one with the like horrible creatures that are really strong that you have to kind of go through. And there's a big towery thing you go down to its basement. I think that's where like the singing lady was. I beat that. That was like a double battle if I remember right, which is a pain in the ass, but I did it. And then there was the one where you pull the spikes out. And that one had the boss you had to go naked souls for. I forget his name. But I think it was the map with Sir Alone in it. Or Alone? That guy. So I beat Alone. And also beat the dude down below. And then there was one more DLC, right? There's 3 total, I assume. Darkness, Spikes and Samurai, and Snowball. Oh, so there's only 2? Oh, okay, then I beat both. God, it has been forever. Okay, hold on, I'll let this play real quick. Use 0 review, Japan Simulator.
There's.
Shh. Be quiet, Max 0R. We don't want to hear your voice right now. Okay, cool. Thank you. I've got both of those things open now. The one with the ziggurats and the poison and the dragon. Okay, so there are 3? Maybe I did beat all 3, because... Remember, the ziggurat one is the one I was talking about with like the really hard enemies at the beginning. Like they just had a lot of health and could hit really hard. Is what I remember. Fun game besides the durability. The durability in those weapons is worse than the durability in Breath of the Wild 2. Or what? Sorry, 1. Mainly for anyone who liked to use big weapons like I do. I don't use great swords. I use spears though, because I kind of always use a spear in Dark Souls. Because it's just kind of fun to like pretend to be a paladin, basically. And a long time ago, I played a game called Kingdom Under Fire, which is a real-time RTS on the 360. Its like follow-up sequel was more of a like hero-based thing that wasn't as fun, but Kingdom Under Fire was really good and had 3 different campaigns. Probably like the best real-time strategy game I think that I've ever played. Or real-time strategy game on the console, I should say. But it was really fun, and it made an impression on me as a youth because of Kendall and his quote of "the divine army does not flee" and all his crazy nonsense. I quite enjoyed it. But he used a spear and an axe or something like that as his thing, so when I think of paladins, I kind of think of him because he's, well, he certainly looks like one. I could pull up a picture if you want. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yesterday I ended up talking about old games too, actually. Kingdom Under Fire 360. Circle of Doom. Is that his name? Or is that the one that I was saying is dumb? I think it was this one. Maybe? There were two of them. One of them wasn't as good as the other though. There you go, there's the real-time RTS-ness. Heroes is the one I don't think I liked, maybe. It had a balls hard last mission though. Here's Kendall. He was a badass. There's his huge ass spear and like giant axe and whatnot. Or hammer? Yeah, hammer. It was good. He was the third and final? No. Second campaign? Or were there 4 campaigns? I don't remember. It was good though. It was a fun game. So if you're ever looking for like a good challenging real-time RTS on the 360, do recommend. It also had LAN play, which is pretty cool. Where like you could do a console link and then battle against someone else. And that was really the only multiplayer it had, but it was pretty neat though. There weren't that many RTSs on console games. Like there was StarCraft on the N64, I guess technically, but and like Halo Wars. Should I post a link to the YouTube bot of the game? Yeah, 1 second. I should be able to find it pretty quickly. YouTube Studio. Search across channel. What? Hold on. Yep. God, I don't want to hear my voice. There you go. That's the link to that VOD. No problem. Why does this keep happening to me? I keep bouncing off at a really weird angle. That was happening during Gate of Stars too. Weird. Oh, also, I think, yeah, the other day I went onto Better Twitch TV and was looking at a few animated emotes. So there's probably a couple more floating around now. I think there's a nut one. I was chatting with someone in a Discord server. They had a really good nut gif. Sadly, it's not the one, so I couldn't find a version of it, but it's all good. Some gifs are just really satisfying to watch, you know? Anywho, RTS is on consoles though. I kind of want to keep thinking about that because there's not that many. Like Halo Wars, right? StarCraft N64 version. Kingdom Under Fire. Except Kingdom Under Fire was like almost Muso-like to some degree. Because you controlled legions. And like could swap freely between them to kind of position or get them to the right place or give orders. But you could also use a map to give the orders to various squads as well. But it was slightly like more special because when you played, when you controlled the legion that had your hero character in it, you would play as that hero when you guys actually went into combat, which is nice because it gave you a bit more control over making sure, you know, stuff got done. It didn't give you like a total, like, it didn't guarantee that you'd win a fight by any means. You couldn't just like carry through like a whole thing by yourself, but it certainly helped. Brutal Legend is another one. I don't think I ever played that one. Most of the, like, so I didn't have a job until like my sophomore year of high school, I think, or maybe even junior year. Not for lack of trying. I really tried hard to find a job for a while, and it wasn't until I cut my hair Actually, that might have been my senior year. It wasn't until I cut my hair, because it was long, that I actually got a job. And people like decided to finally hire this weird kid. But so I didn't have like a lot of money to play games, so I mostly played games at my friend's house, or I played whatever my brother got. Because he had a job, so he could afford these things. Which is why, you know, he had the 360 and the Xbox. Actually, Kingdom of Fire, I think, was that? That might have actually been on the original Xbox, now that I think about it. That wasn't on the 360, that was on the original. Heroes was on the 360, and it's the one that I'm thinking that wasn't very good. But mainly, I was at the mercy of the fates, aka my brother, for if I got to play something or not, because he didn't like to always share. But it was kind of funny though, because I was, he's good at video games. He's really good at StarCraft. Like, way better than I could ever hope to be. But I was better at a lot of other games than him. Like, he's definitely holds the trophy in real-time strategy stuff. But I was better at Ninja Gaiden. He couldn't get by the first boss because he didn't read the instructions, so he didn't know he could roll. And then I read, like, I was sitting next to him and it was like a Saturday morning or something. Yeah, like a Saturday morning, hanging out, just, you know, chilling before breakfast, playing games. And he could not beat the first boss of Ninja Gaiden. And I was just sitting there reading the manual. Because I didn't have anything better to do than read the manual. And then he let me try after he got like thoroughly frustrated with it. And I beat it like on the second try. So the life lesson learned is to read game manuals if they are provided, because they will probably assist you. Dune: The Battle of Arrakis. Huh. Wait, Lord of the Rings had an RTS on console? Oh, I remember Goblin Commander Unleashed the Horde. That was on GameCube, right? Oh, too soon. I think I had a demo for that? Or GameCube and Xbox? I wouldn't have had a demo, or maybe I rented it. I might have rented it from a Blockbuster. Remember Blockbusters? That was back in the days when you ordered Netflix DVDs and they came in the mail. Do they still do that? Now that I think about it. They probably do for like really, really old clients, right? Like people who do that, but... on the PlayStation. Ah, okay. That one might have been... I wonder if that one was a all-console release type deal. Because there were more of those. More of those than not back then. Not that we don't get those nowadays, but especially like the recent PlayStation whatever number they're up to, and such, trying to get exclusives for it and everything like that. Like, is there actually a reason to buy a PlayStation 5 besides the prospect of Final Fantasy VII Remake 2? Like, I'm not a big Sony fanboy or anything like that. I just literally don't know what games are on it, and I know that there's a bit of a meme around there being like no games on it. But normally I feel like I know at least like one or two like top games for a console, but I can't think of any for like the PlayStation 5. PS5 is the newest one, right? You can tell that I don't keep up with certain things. I don't think I've like paid attention to a console war, quote unquote, since like honestly like the PS3 and like that whole deal. Like, I just don't see the point in getting worked up about it besides being annoyed that something's an exclusive or not. PS5, because Oh, Demon Souls remaster and Elden Ring. Oh, right. The Demon Souls remaster. My expectation is that that will be on PC eventually too. That's my hope anyway. And Elden Ring is going to be on PlayStation, on PC, right? Or is it going to be an exclusive for PlayStation 5? I'm sure it will run really well on a PlayStation 5, but... Oh! Too soon. That's what I get for, like, glancing back and forth at chat. My bad. Elden Ring does look pretty nice. Though, it also, like... We'll see. Just looking at like the style of it and everything, it all looks really nice, but I also kind of worry that it's going to be one of those games that like that people are really excited about and then get bored of really quickly. I don't know. I don't know why I feel that way. Like it doesn't really look that different from like Dark Souls 3. Elden Ring will be on PlayStation. Demon Souls will never like me. So, yeah. Isn't the... Oh, that damn, I did it again. Isn't the original Demon Souls on PC now? Or no? Or is it only on PC if you're emulating? You're voting all info about content about Elden Ring. Well, you come to the right stream. I know nothing besides the that you can ride a horse, and that you can like do combat from the horse. That's about all I know, and that it's pretty and shiny. It's only on PlayStation 3 now. Okay. Well, I have a PlayStation 3. If I ever wanted to grab a copy of it. I think. Honestly, I've been toying with the ID. That can't be that much of a... That's news to you. Oh. It's in the trailers. And like the promotional material that's been floating around. I feel like they show a dude on a horse. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I just hope that people don't like overhype it, you know? That can definitely happen. Speaking of overhyped, anyone been playing Halo Infinite? Because I can't figure out like if it's good or not based on like people's reactions to it. Because I feel like there's one camp of people who say it's very much like, you know, stock standard, doesn't really have that many maps for like the different content for the different modes and whatnot. And that the progression system is kind of fucksy and like kind of really super slow, and that their monetization model is crap, I guess. But I haven't actually played it. But like there's like one Discord server that I'm in where people are pretty happy with it and playing it like every day. And then there's another one where like people kind of played it and then stopped. So stocks are going 9%. Alright. Like I can't tell, because it seems like some people are having like lots of fun with it, but also I wonder if it's just kind of like they're having fun with it because it's different than Call of Duty and they've been playing too much Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like just to have something different. I don't really know. I've thought about playing it because I have a number of friends who are playing it, so it's not like I wouldn't have anyone to play with. But I also don't really care. At the same time, like I haven't cared about a Halo since like 2, maybe 3, but not really, because I don't even remember if I beat Halo 3. I think I did. The end of Halo 3 is on like is it an arc? It's like a huge thing that like houses planets or something, and you ride a warthog around on top of it and such. Which is very similar to Halo 2's ending. Like I remember I was reading wiki pages and like watching YouTube videos on like the lore in Halo that they added and stuff. around the architects, or not architects, whatever they called them. Founders? No. Whatever the name of them are, and such, and like all the crazy AIs that like kind of went rogue or did this or that or another thing and such. Like, that was cool. Like, one of the reasons why I enjoyed the Halo books, I feel. But I haven't read a Halo book since Ghost of Onyx. And the most rewarding place how the cheese and least interactive, which why a lot of people find it boring. So like one of the complaints that I saw was like the fact that challenges actively sabotage maps. Like in order to level up or gain points or whatever it is you do, you might get something that says like, it's like, oh, get 6 kills with the Needler. But the Needler sucks ass, apparently, in this game. And so instead of having someone actually like go through the effort of playing well and like trying to beat the other team, they're just running around trying to get Needler kills instead of actually helping their team out. So like the challenges kind of mess with the gameplay. This is one of the things that I heard that sounded like a pretty legitimate complaint. No worries. In general, I take most, like whether or not I like the person or not, generally I try to take most review type stuff with a grain of salt, regardless of if someone's a fan or not. Okay, like this room. I want to do this. There we go. God, that one's painful. Okay. Doing well though. If I can just get past the left plop up right here, because this one kills me sometimes. Then I should be good to get down to the next really hard area. There we go. Okay, God, I hate being teleported like that. Makes me glad that there isn't anything to walk into right there, though. Alright, here we go. Hard part. Done it a few times, but we'll do our best. Oh boy. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay. That's fine. Wow. Back to relaxing stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I just kind of want to get more variety into the games before I embark on a gigantic crusade. Bully is another good Christmas game. Is that a GameCube game? I remember there being like an old game called Bully. But one of the things that I've been thinking about doing for a while now, for like a couple months, is doing a playthrough of the dot hack quadrilogy. So infection, mutation, outbreak, and quarantine, which are very long games. Each of them is like at least 30 hours or more. And there's like a decent amount of grind in them that I could do off stream. But they're some of my favorite PlayStation 2 games. And they have a good story, good connection to like the dot hack series, like little novellas and light novels around the world that I have that I've really enjoyed, like AI Buster. Just like good shit, basically. And they're not very common. It costs a lot of money actually to get them nowadays. My sister got me the entire set of them like a decade ago or so, back when it was still relatively affordable. but not a lot of people play them, and I don't know if like enough people really know about them. So I kind of feel like it'd be a service to all anime fans of Dot Hack everywhere if I played through them and got like an actual complete playthrough onto the internet. Not that there aren't playthroughs of it, there definitely are, but I just really like the games. Road Christmas tradition before your PS3 controllers I was doing a playthrough of Demon Souls. You must be good at that game then. I know, isn't Dark Souls 2's, like the way that Dark Souls 2 kind of like had you use a bunch of items to replenish magic and a bunch of other things like that, more similar to Demon Souls' magic than like the original bit? You can never get into Dot Hack. It is, well, jeez. It is with a period, like how you have it in the parentheses, technically. The animes were a mix of slow. Like some people complained that those were very slow. I enjoyed them. I actually rewatched. I think I rewatched Sign somewhat recently and enjoyed it plenty. And then I suffered through some of Roots before as well, or not some of it. I watched all of it, but Roots was definitely more boring. And then I have the GU remaster on Steam, but I've never actually beaten it. So. I mean, you're just talking about like the concept of video games affecting reality being boring to you. I mean, that's basically the general concept and whatnot. Because like Dot Hack Sign is all about, oh shit, all about Tsukasa being trapped in the world in order for Morgana to do her plot. The games have a tenuous connection to what happens there, and that like Tsukasa and other characters from the anime do make a cameo in certain parts if you do certain side quests. But Kite's story is the main story in that quadrilogy, the first, and trying to fix his friend who gets put into a coma after getting data drained. I think part of the reason why I really enjoy it, besides it being like some of like early nostalgia and that kind of thing, is the music is really good. It's all Yuki Kajiura music. So I had it on mixed CDs growing up, Fake Wings and everything else. So a lot of nostalgia. But I think they make for like somewhat fun streams. Like a little bit on the grind side because it is a dungeon crawler, so there's plenty of dungeons to be crawled. But I've mentioned it before, but I used to play solo on it, which is hard to do because you need to be at least a couple levels above the area where you're going if you want to have like a chance of doing it, and not just because of power, but because you need to make sure you bring the right equipment so you can deal with different type weaknesses and deal with status effects and things that you would normally deal with by having more party members. But it's fun. Oh, it's a fake MMO, which worked quite well for me. I mean, I've streamed Final Fantasy XIV before. Only recently have I actually done like the actual M part of MMOs. For the most part, especially when I first started streaming, I was doing everything very solo-ish, unless I was forced to otherwise, and not really getting into the social part of it. But I enjoyed getting fake email from people in a game. It was like I really had friends. I'm kidding, I had friends. I had more friends in my childhood than I do now, that's for sure. Oh, that's honestly, I mean, that's probably the case for everyone, I would expect. Generally speaking. Just because people fall out of touch with people, or just like, you have more acquaintances in high school, I think. Probably. Although maybe not, I don't know. Kind of depends on how much of a social butterfly you are, but I was more of one in high school. That's probably the reason why I say that. Designing things on persistent multiplayer. Did you ever play Xenoblade Chronicles X? Because that had multiplayer. You could turn on and such, and go kind of into the game. And even though the servers are technically not active anymore, they still are. Or like the Miiverse isn't active, but the Xenoblade Chronicles servers are, which is interesting to me when I played it the other day. Like a week and a half ago or whatever, when I did the character creator and like the first. I haven't touched it since. I kind of got it out of my system, I think. I do love the game, but it is a lot. Right. Well, I have a friend who hates the Souls games just because of the multiplayer. He hates being invaded and killed and cheesed. It destroys all enjoyment of the game to him, which is unfortunate because I love Dark Souls. Like, the asynchronous multiplayer is fun to me. And like, if you really don't want to get invaded by an actual person, then you just shut off your internet, basically. Or go into offline mode. Yeah. For me, I think that's kind of why I stopped playing Genshin. Or one of the reasons why I stopped playing Genshin Impact. It was just like the difficulty in content scaled up a lot and made it definitely feel like you were supposed to be doing things with people. And no, I'm good. Especially when they were having lots of troubles with hackers and people stealing information and accounts and things just by doing a multiplayer session with them. Not that I didn't have a group of people I could play with if I wanted to. Like the... God damn it. Can I recover from this? Maybe. Yes, I can. Sorry, I had to actually use my brain there for a second, as opposed to just being on autopilot. But yeah, the friends who I made along the way playing Sinoalis all play Genshin Impact, so I had all of them to play with if I so felt the need to, or wanted anyone to come help me grind out like farming artifacts or whatever. But the grind and just like trying to level things and it taking so damn long to level things and having to like repeatedly do these horrible like ice and fire and status effects farming rooms was just such a pain in the ass that I really didn't care for it. And then Inazuma came out, or whatever the name of the island is, with the lightning lady. I hate her. Like, I know she apparently gets redeemed story-wise, but I haven't done that story bit, so I still just hate her. And besides that, all the enemies being like drastically scaled up in health and damage and everything else, just being a general pain in the ass to deal with, just killed pretty much all enjoyment for me. So now I just enjoy all the art that people post with the characters and just call it a day. If you die to an invader who isn't hacking, you deserve it. Not if you just started playing the game. Like, if you just started playing the game and you're still learning and whatnot, it's not fun for someone to be killed like that while they're just trying to get a grip on the game. Granted, you know, it's their fault for using a keyboard and not a controller, but that's their choice. And I actually have a friend who prefers keyboard, which blows my mind for a Dark Souls game because their keyboard controls are garbage. Hot, stinky garbage. Especially Dark Souls 3's, where like you tap forward or something like that on, like you tap twice on the arrow key, I think is the default parry mechanism or something stupid like that. It was something really dumb. I remember he showed it to me and I just like stared and was confused. Like, why would you willingly subject yourself to this? Like watching Mitten Squad play Fallout with his eyes in a maid costume. Yeah. Well, it's the offline mode that, like, I was like, well, just play in the offline mode until you're, like, ready for me to come play with you. Because that was the whole thing, is that he installed Dark Souls 3 and picked it up during a sale because we were going to play together. But until you had to get through the first boss in order to do multiplayer, I guess. So I was waiting for him to do that, and then I guess during the course of some of this he got invaded or something. I don't really know. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know that he, like, didn't get very far. And it was right after him and I had been playing a lot of Remnant from the Ashes, which has a far superior multiplayer as far as, like, drop-in co-op goes. Remnant from the Ashes, I think, still... I haven't played it in forever, but it still, I think, has some of the best drop-in co-op I've ever encountered. Granted, it was only 3 people at a time, which is a bit meh. I understand why they do it, but oh god damn it. Didn't mean to jump there. But yeah, I love fighting Gungnir. He's so fun to kill. Well, his second form, like when you fight him in the past or whatever it is. I used to just sit around and help people, like, beat him. Well, no, he couldn't get past the first boss, I think. And then I think if he did, then he got invaded? Something like that. But it was, it was other than Dark Souls 3. Like, he tried Dark Souls 1 and got invaded as well. So. It wasn't his first Souls game. Like, he just never plays them because he doesn't like being invaded and such. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I told him to just play in offline mode. Granted, there's still NPCs who will invade. Which I think happened to him, and then he was really confused, because, like, I'm in offline mode. Like, yeah, but that's an NPC invasion. Be able to take that out. But I mean, it's just different strokes for different folks, you know? Like, some people like their difficulty to be in like mechanics of a game, right? Like strategy for like an RPG, or like setting up your party correctly so that you can take on a boss who has certain status effects or those kind of things and such. Like Xenosaga 3 is a good example of that type of gameplay, where you really have to know what the hell you're doing if you want to make it through boss fights. Especially the super boss fights, which are just absurd mechanic-wise. As opposed to Dark Souls and Souls-like stuff, which are more skill-based, skill-based is the wrong way to put it. Because there is skill in, like, the whole RPG thing. Real-time skill-based, I guess? It's like, I mean, Celeste. Celeste isn't hard, and I think Celeste does a great job of, like, building up your expectations and your ability at the same time. It's a very accessible game, I guess is what I'm saying. That said, you know, some of the shit is balls hard. Like, the core, various B and C sides and stuff. Some of those things take for fucking ever. But those are definitely more in the those are the Dark Souls of Celeste, I guess. God, that poor phrase. Blank and blank is the Dark Souls of blank. When are we gonna get rid of that? You gotta wonder, is like, I mean, I guess Souls-like is always gonna be kind of like in place now that it's basically a tag, right? In Steam and just terminology. But I wonder if they're like, what is the next game that's going to give us this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we don't call like super awesome puzzlers like Celeste likes. I guess there's not really any new genres going on. If that makes any sense. And really, honestly, a lot of the time it feels like the only game, the only games that are like really actively trying to innovate in like a unique way is like Nintendo games at the time, because they try to innovate with hardware, even if it doesn't always work out too well. Like, honestly, the PlayStation and the Xbox, like all their new versions, it's just like, oh cool, you put a better graphics card in it? Thanks, bye. Like, there's been nothing new for the Xbox or the PlayStation in like a decade. Like, tilt controls maybe? Like slight motion controls on some things? I guess the PlayStation had like VR stuff. But like Nintendo's really the only one that tries to push the envelope there, I feel. With its sometimes horribly misguided motion controls and things, but so. Are you sure you're not talking about Raid Shadow Legends? The game that somehow makes so much money that can sponsor tons of YouTubers everywhere to play it, despite it. You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen real gameplay of that game. I like only know it for its meme status. Wow, good job. Good job of me. You've played it. What is it like? What is it like to be there? Do they just pay you money to play it while you play? Because that's the reputation it feels like it has. It's decently fun when it runs. Like, okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Also, I don't know why this just reminded me of this, but there's a bird game in the Humble Bundle monthly that I could get. It's a bird card game thing. I think it's called like Wingspan or something. Hold on, give me a second. Once I get out of the more time-ish. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh, how did I just live? Okay, hold on. Let me look up the name of this game. It is called Wingspan. Relaxing strategy game about birds. You are a bird enthusiast. Up to 5 players complete to build up their nature preserves. And your birds lay eggs and gather food. Your goal is to discover and attract the best birds. Like you get birds. They eat burps and cards and things. Innovation. RPG with auto battle, light mechanics for grinding, build a team and do battles. Not too dissimilar from FGO and less story. Has problems with loading screens dying. Oh good. Also gross. But alright. Good to know. I now know more about Raid Shadow Legends than I did at the beginning of today. So I guess I'll count this day as a win. Whoa! That is not what I thought was going to happen. Okay. Alright, one more attempt, I think. And then I'll probably be done with Celeste for the night. I've also thought about revisiting Baba Is You recently. Mainly because I've been watching some other streams of it. Okay, well that's nice. That's something that I kind of appreciate about a game. Like being balanced enough for allowing people to use the characters they want to use, despite like whatever tier ranking might exist. Like using Amber in Genshin Impact. I love Amber. She's great. She's perfect at lighting things on fire and solving puzzles. She gives you more stamina. She's adorable. She wears booty shorts. She's got that girl next door or like childhood friend kind of feel to her. And it's just a really nice person. But she's also limited by the fact that she's like your first real party member, and so they nerf her to all shit. Which is too bad. I like Amber though. You can get her to have some pretty decent damage numbers, just, you know, it's no Hu Tao. And unfortunately, Genshin's power creep is real. And it's definitely like pay to win in that aspect, I think. Or save to win every now and then. So. Big man? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had to read the full sentence before I understood what you're talking about again. Speaking of women with large breasts, I've been waiting for weeks for the 7th volume of Gal Gohan to show up at my door. The 8th and 9th volumes have appeared. Mind you, I've read the entire series online, but I like it enough that I'm just buying all the volumes to have on my shelf. And so the English translation has been coming out slowly. I don't actually remember if the 10th volume, which is the final one, is translated yet or not. I think I have it pre-ordered. But the 7th volume was supposed to arrive at my place about 15 days ago. And when I got back from my vacation and checked the tracking information, it said it was still in Indianapolis, which is not the state I live in. So that was fun, and I finally contacted the seller and asked about it, and they're like, "Oh, looks like it got sent to the wrong place. We'll correct that for no charge and get it sent to you." I'm like, thanks. I can't really like reread the story out of order. But if you're looking for a cute gal manga to read with some wholesome goodness and some recipes, Gal Gohan is a big recommend from me. Characters are nice. Drama's decent in it. Like, not terribly forced most of the time, as is the want with some things, and it's just kind of good. And it has a happy ending too, so it's a big plus. Hi, Squid Kid. How you doing? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Hopefully involving less berries than Madeline is trying to put into pie. I did have strawberry rhubarb pie, actually, over my break, which was delicious. Though I guess like people in the South maybe don't like it as much as people up north. I don't know. We brought 2 pies when I went to my sister's in-laws for like that Thanksgiving meal. We brought strawberry rhubarb and a chocolate pie, and the chocolate pie went away real quick. But like the strawberry rhubarb stuck around, and we ended up bringing a good chunk of it home, which is fine for me because I love strawberry rhubarb. Though it was less heavy on the rhubarb and more on the strawberry, unfortunately. It was a store-bought one because she couldn't find an actual, like, she couldn't find any rhubarb. So, yeah, the turkey leg. Aw, yeah. So you eat it like a Viking, or whatever medieval type person you want to choose who would eat a delicious leg. We brined the turkey. When am I gonna become the world's number one? Probably never. The amazing speedrunners of this game can beat the game in like 25 minutes or something like that. I don't know if I have that in me. Not for like lack of, you know, desire to maybe try, but I think that my fingers would actually fall off. Okay, well here we go. We have a speedrunner here. There we go. Squid Kid is top 40. Congratulations on that. I don't know how long you've been that, but congratulations on your rank. It takes me like 2 hours to beat this game, so. Granted, I don't know all the tricks, but that's also because I don't really want to learn the tricks. I'm just kind of enjoying doing whatever. I'm submitted, so yeah, you know, that's fine. Honestly, like, leaderboards are good to, you know, have bragging rights, I guess, or to just prove to people that you did it, but there's personal satisfaction is also equally good. I don't know. If you want to watch speedrunners do, like, just get up to nonsense with each other, that's where Small Ants videos come in, I feel. Oh shit. This is not going to work out for me very well, is it? Oh, no, we're good. Whew. Xbox version? Oh, what I'm playing? Oh, no. I use an Xbox controller, but I play on the PC. I forgot that that keeps happening today. I keep actually, like, diving out. Oh, look, we have a Small Ant subscriber in chat. Good shit. His recent Mario Odyssey, like, multiplayer vid was good. I've never actually caught one of his streams live, but I enjoy his highlight videos on YouTube. That man gets up to some nonsense in the best of ways. Oh, he's streaming right now? Well, clearly, when I fail this berry run, we should just go raid him. Like, raiding with our 2 or 3 people. Do you know what he... Oh, shit. Alright, I said that was going to be the last round, but I want to keep going. I want to do one more. That was good, and I felt like that was kind of a crap fluke that I died there. Like, my own fault, but I should have been better than that. 6 aside. Silent Hill 2 runner? The most unimportant world record of all. Which record would that be? Is it like world record to oh shoot, what's her name? It's not Ashley. What's the name of the main character in Silent Hill 2? Oh sorry, never mind. I'm thinking of Silent Hill 3. That has the female protagonist. Silent Hill 2 is someone else, right? Oh, he lost. Well, what was it though? I'm curious now. World record for boat stage. What? I don't know Silent Hill well enough to know what boat stage is. But if it's anything like Resident Evil 4's boat stage, then that seems like a impressive one to have. I like nipple percent for Mario Odyssey. That's a good one. Section where you roll boat across. He's really good at rowing the boat. All right, you know that's all you need. I mean, I think. Actually, hold on. Let me check this real quick. Near Gestalt speedrun. Near on speedrun.com. Okay, so I'm not on the board anymore. I never submitted one, but I had I think when I did do it, I was in the top 10 because there's not that many people who do it. But I did mine like 5 hours or something like that when I did it once. That was like the only time I actually did a speed run. 55 seconds, 09 minutes. World records. Ooh, that's a tight world record. He could get it back. He's gonna grind his row game, which may cause sudden hair loss, unlike row gain. What? I like watching the world record for Celeste though. It gives you good ideas on how to approach your golden berries. Though honestly, I don't know if I'll ever actually complete all the golden berries. Like I've been doing resort for how long? A long time, right? Even if it's only like a couple attempts like per stream most of the time. Because it's like my warm-up for playing, but it's just hard. It's the grind. And I think ever since I didn't defeat Drakengard 3's final ending after literal months of trying to beat it, like mildly defeating. I should just play that. That's what I should do. Just get my PS3 out. I mean, it's right in front of me. It's just in the box. Hook it up. Use my new setup that I have, so that I won't have to play through the preview. Then try to beat it. Because I bet you I could beat it now that I don't play through a preview anymore. For context, for anyone who doesn't know, Drakengard 3's final ending is a 7.5-minute long rhythm game that you must play perfectly while the camera pans around like a madman. Rhythm heaven indeed. But it's a pain, and I could do 7 minutes and like 15 seconds of it or so, but there was this one section that I couldn't get right, and I got it right like twice, and then I died like immediately right after that. But it probably didn't help that I was dealing with input delay the entire time in a in a game where rhythm's important. Yeah, so it would probably work better if I played it like now, since I can actually put it through a TV instead of watching it through a game preview window. I don't know, maybe I'll try that sometime soon. Whenever I feel like subjecting everyone to listening to the same song with me on repeat for hours. Oh, good. Good job, Sensei. You finished your homework. Any interesting apps in that? Like, good assignments that were fun? I assume they must have been relatively amusing if you completed them, like, earlier than expected. Okay. King, you're still talking about the Silent Hill guy, right? 5 in any difficulty, 5 in dog, 5 in UFO, 23 in born from a wish, 2 in post stage. See, I know about UFO endings in Silent Hill because I recently watched a playthrough of Silent Hill 3, and at the end of that stream, they showed the UFO ending, which is pretty amusing. New Minecraft dropped today. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I think the last time I played Minecraft, I went for like 13 hours straight or something like that, because I was playing on a server that my friend was like collaborating with me on, or a couple friends were collaborating with me on, and we were playing, and he's like, "Hey, I'll be back in a bit, and will you be on when I'm back?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll be on when you're back." And then he went to work for like 10 hours, but I just stayed on and kept playing. It was fine. I made a bunch of, what do you call those things? I made a bunch of aqueducts. That was my project that day. So, did that for like 14 hours or however long it was. It's on YouTube, actually, that VOD. I think it's in 2 parts, though, because I think it hit YouTube's upload limit or something. Hate this part. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's new music though in the update? That's nice. Minecraft music is one of those very pleasant things to listen to. Have you all listened to Pan Piano's cover of Minecraft music? She has like a 20-minute one or something like that. So you get to enjoy both Minecraft pleasant piano music as well as Pan Piano's wonderful playing. I've been playing it all day. Good good songs in it, then I hope. Hold on, let me see if I can find that real quick. Pan's good. Pan, piano, Minecraft. Let's see, where is it? Oh, this one's only 4 minutes. I thought there was a... I could have sworn she had one that was much longer. It's probably on her channel somewhere. But yeah, there she is. So if you want to find the video, Pan Piano. She does cosplays while she plays, which is pretty nice. You're gonna be on the hardest map clear list soon. Very nice. Congratulations. Oh, the booby piano girl. Damn it. That keeps happening to me today. I don't know why that keeps happening. Like, I'm like yeeting myself off at an angle off of certain things, and I don't know why. It's a very weird feeling. Because that was happening earlier. What I was about to say before I got rudely interrupted by a spike was that I played and beat Gate to the Stars today, censored. The other Marshall map. So that was the first hour of the stream. It didn't take very long. And was enjoyable. I think I might have cheesed one bit at some point, but it was good. It was fun. Do I want to know something cool? Is it that if you beat those maps without turning Maddie's hair blue, you unlock something? I don't know what you unlock, but it does say that in the map, like on the mod page. He mentions it, and I briefly thought about it for about like a second and a half of giving an attempt of it, and then I was like, nah, that's okay. You'd have to do it without dashing, right? Basically, or with only using a single dash, since you get double dashes the entire time. That sounds painful. Like, I'm up for a good challenge, but there's some things that are a little bit too masochistic for me. Somehow Drakengard 3's last ending doesn't fall into that category. Don't ask me how, but it doesn't. But that again, see, the way I just yeeted myself off is, this controller better not be getting drift. This controller is only like a week and a half old, or 2 weeks. 2 weeks old, this controller. I have not been playing, and I haven't even played it for that much, because I didn't play it all last week. I bought a new controller because of the controller stick drift, and the other one was so bad. Maybe it's the opposite problem. Maybe it's not drift. Maybe because I didn't play any games well on it for an entire week because I was away, it's now like grody and stuck. Have I beaten Chapter 9? Oh, the base game? Oh, I have beaten the entire base game, yes. Besides Golden Berries. So the entire base game, I've beaten Glyph besides the secret stuff, because I haven't found all the secrets. And now I've also beaten the, whatchamacallit, Gate to the Stars. So. But I have the first 3 Golden Berries? There's 3 levels before this, right? Or 2? I have all the Golden Berries for the A sides up to this point. So not that many, but enough that I feel fairly content with my life. I did the easy maps Golden Berries, I guess. You have Chapter 9A Golden Berry. Very good job. Very good job. Oh, you don't. Oh. Oh, no. I have all, so A maps all up to resort is what I meant by that. So like the first couple levels. Also, I wasn't looking at all, so I'm really happy I didn't die there. I enjoy, like, as I feel like it's not the most interesting thing to stream, like the Golden Berries attempts, but I kind of find it to be really relaxing because it's a very easy way to just kind of chill and chat about whatever. Especially like since I'm decent enough at Resort to actually get past the cleaning rooms for the most part and get to the like more annoying room when I'm not doing something silly. Wait, your sister screw your controls? Oh wait, what do you mean? Oh, that's another mod that I played though. Speaking of screwing with controls. Crow Control. It's not on currently, mind you, and it's not going on also, mind you. But Crow Control is really fun. But I beat the game, or the first 7 chapters, the base game, not the core stuff and whatnot, with Crow Control on. Why everyone tried to murder me. It was great. Control setup, then you played the first level. Oh, cool. That must have been fun. Yeah, Crow Control is pretty amusing. Yeah, actually, when I die from this berry, if you all want, we can toss it on and I'll do like the first chapter or something with it on. Probably not more than that, but just because later levels get harder and harder and more difficult to the point of like less fun and more pain, depending on what chat spawns. The if you look in the channel reward, the channel point reward thing, who's it? You'll see Crow Control there. It's not going to work when you do it, but that's how you do it when we actually have it. It costs 5 points. So you have 16 berries. Good job. Good job. Are a lot of those seaside berries by chance? Because I have heard that getting seaside berries is actually easier than getting like A and B sides to some extent because there's only 3 rooms. Yeah, okay. Maybe at some point I'll do those, like when I get tired of dying at Resort. Although I remember Resort Seaside was a pain in the ass. That last level with Oshiro. Or last screen, rather. All A and C does in Chapter 9. Wow. Good job. I remember the Mirror Temple? I think it's like Chapter 6 or whatever. The Mirror Temple's B-side I think was easier than his A-side. I don't know if that holds up for Golden Berry, but I remember like finding the Mirror Temple way easier. I think that's its name, Mirror Temple. The one with Tio, and you like have to drag his ass around in a crystal. Alright, almost there. Let's try not to do a bad jump this time. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. Okay. I attempted the Summit's Golden once or twice, or well, like five or six maybe, and I did get to the 1500 mark. I think that's how far I got. Okay, here we go. Hard room. If I remember right, I want to do it when they're doing this way. Okay, now this part's tricky. I want to go when he's up in the air coming down, I think. Right, now? Now! Damn. Alright. Close. Close. I have gotten through that room. I've gotten to the third Oshiro room. That was the farthest I've gotten for a Godlen Berry run. Alright, how about we go to... Oh wait, oh this isn't the one I want, sorry. Not this one. Sorry, chapter 1. Let's go to the Forsaken City. And we will turn on crow control. Enabled, connect. Yeah, we good? Connected, yes. Okay, good. So, the commands are in the thing. In the reward when you go to it. So you should see it. And you should be able to give it commands with the channel points. So your goal is to murder me. And my goal is to not be murdered. Bye. Hello, fish. Wink. Wonder, can I use you for anything? Also, I don't know if you've played with Crow Control before or not. So it's for each room, so if I leave the room, then it goes away and such. Whee. And there shouldn't be a cooldown either. Some of them require a certain amount of people like voting for it. Or not multiple people voting for it, but a certain number of times. Like, where are you? Command settings, here we go. Like 10 people had to say die before I die, for example. Same thing with a bunch of other stuff. Oh, I see you put a bumper on my face. So same thing was like mirrors, Kevin's, I guess invisible too. Low friction. So I was under the impression that half of these didn't work at first, but they do work, they just take more effort. Bump in particular is pretty fun. Oshiro, I believe, takes 2, so you had to redeem it twice for him to actually show up. Oh boy. I don't know if it resets between rooms though, actually, now that I think about it. Probably not, but I could be wrong. Like, the first area is definitely easier for me than it is for anyone in chat. Because the rooms are so short and simple. Like, bumps work pretty well for murdering me here, though, I guess. Because I think they only take 1 to do it. They can screw you up pretty well. Oof. Yeah, I should have done old sight. Would have given slightly more. Slightly more time to people. Oof. Good bump. Also, I remember the first time we did this, we had to shut off Snowball because Snowball, like, soft locks you here, basically. If you don't do it right, you get murdered. Because the Snowball will still spawn during the cutscenes and those kind of things. Hold on, let's try old sight. That will give you a little bit more time. Also here, I'm gonna update the thing. Updating the title of the stream. Alright. Oh wait, I can't go that way. What am I doing? Oh, whoa, hi. How you doing? How you doing, Snowball? But yes, the snowball gets you. Oh god, the feather. Oh god. That's one of the very easy ways to completely screw me up. Is use the feather. Oh. I heard him spawn and then I got out of the room fast enough. Oh, hi. Oh god, you got me stuck. I'm stuck. Ooh, okay, there we go. I can... Yeah, weird things happen when you like get transformed or you're like bumped inside of things like this. Oh god, not the Seekers though. Seekers are by far the worst. Oh, actually, Seekers might be turned off. Let me check. Because Seekers are not fun. Oh no, they are currently still on. They just take a lot to actually enable. I think that it was on 60. Because we had a bit of a problem with when we played Crow Control before, where the Seeker spam was too much and they don't add a lot of fun to the game because they're very random and they spawn random. Ooh, hi. That almost got me. Oh, why am I going that way? But things like snowballs, for example, stick around in the... Oops. They stay. Once they like spawn inside of a room, they'll stay in the room. They kind of repeat, which is kind of cool. Oops. Ooh. Oh god, you bumped me. You got me stuck in there. I remember this room when I played through it before this was a massive pain in the ass because there were like 3 or 4 Seekers coming at me at all times. Oh, hi, Kevin. Oh god. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh boy. Oh, shoot. I should have gone over the other side. Ooh, hi. How you doing, Snowball? This room was a massive pain in the ass. Like 3 people in chat is all you need to spam Seekers and everything else in here and just make this thing impossible. That and Oshiros. There's also apparently a shortcut somewhere in this room that I don't know about. I think I've seen it in the world record, but I've never actually like watched it myself, or got it myself rather. Oshiro does work. He just takes multiple things as well. Let's see. Oshiro needs 2. So it has to be redeemed twice, and I don't know if it's in the same room or just twice and then he appears. Ooh-wee. But like generally if you can get multiple Oshiros going on, unfortunately. Like 2 Oshiros is a lot to deal with. If there's like a ton of people spamming and going all at once, which does happen. Eee, I'm a feather. Wait, did you just... Yeah, okay. Wait, oh no, I'm supposed to go this way, right? I always forget, like, the end of the level is the thing over here, right? The box. The phone booth, that's what I'm thinking of. Woohoo! There we go. Man, that is so much easier when there's not 3 or 4 people spamming in chat. Okay, I'll do resort, and then I think I might be. Oh shit. Well, I guess I'm gonna give an attempt for a Godlen Berry. Oh, hi Oshiro, bye. I saw him. Though I think it'd be fun to do, like, I mean, you know how Small Ant does challenge videos and things like that and such. I think it'd be kind of interesting. You wouldn't be able to beat the entire game with Oshiro on at all times, because the Mirror Temple has a section that has a very long, straight, narrow path that doesn't actually have enough time for you to get away from Oshiro, which we found out before. Oh, hi, Simple. But you could do, like, besides those areas where you kind of are soft locked into it, it'd be kind of interesting to, like, do a run through Celeste of, like, beating Celeste with Oshiro on at all times. Snowballs are pretty fun. Same thing though. That one corridor in the Mirror Temple. Oh shoot! All right, this time I won't take the berry. Oh. Wait, that doesn't mean that I don't have to do this though. Oh. Ah. I see you've discovered the joy of snowballing. Bye, fish. It feels so weird to not have a berry floating next to my face. Like, do you think that bothers Maddie? To just have things floating by her face all the time like that? Or maybe Maddie secretly has psychic powers that she hasn't really told us about. Ooh, that was nice. I should do that more often. Oh, sup, Oshiro. Yeet. Juked. It makes sense for him to show up every now and then here. Yeah. Oh shoot, that wasn't where I wanted to be. But he does keep showing up, by the way. So, like, once you spawn him, he's there for a while. Think. And then you go to the next room and he's gone. Thankfully. Technically we could get 3 Oshiros at once, because you can get 2 from the mod, and then once we actually get to Oshiro himself, I assume that he probably doesn't count towards the mod's count of the maximum numbers of Oshiros. So. But I remember Rafflecopter Gaming, I believe is his name. I went by his stream before because I rated him. Well, by Oshiro. And he was trying to give me a few tips on Resort. And he strongly recommended learning the skip. Or like where you talk to Oshiro and there's a giant like dust wall in front of you that you can't get through. But you can get through it technically because you can like scoot yourself through it like a frame perfect thing and then like do some weird what do you call it? It's a weird thing. You like crouch and go sideways at the same time or whatever. And you like yeet yourself through. Hi fish. I saw you. But like, I don't know. I don't mind going through that like part where I die, I guess, because I know that eventually I won't die. It doesn't require an exclamation. Oh, you mean throw control? Yeah. The if you look on like the mod page itself, it says that, but I think that when you use channel points, it might like not bother you to do it. Oh, nice. So keyless, I assume you mean like you can do it with controller. Or without like binding specific keys to do it or whatever, yeah. Because that was the thing, like, when I looked at it briefly, like everyone was saying, it's like, oh, like you bind your keys to go do these two inputs at once, basically. And it's like, meh, that's a lot of effort for something that I could just learn how to like play the game properly and do better. Or not better, but you know, like I would do better myself. So. Do a crouch pad with a D-pad. I believe that. Like this room, Rafflecopter Gaming's advice on this room is good. Just take it slow. That one works well. Yeah, he demonstrated it for me and like zoomed in on the frame perfect stuff and whatnot, but I don't know. My poor not speed running brain didn't deal with it. So you're welcome to, you know, give some pointers. And since I don't have a Godlen Berry with me, we can give it a few tries. But I also wouldn't mind getting a little bit of practicing on the other ones too. There we go. That's the way to do that. I do, like, I've said this before, but I do feel like doing the Godlen Berry is basically like speedrun training. Because obviously if you don't die, you're gonna get through the game, or you're gonna get through it pretty fast. That was, whew. Was it close? And yeah, okay. I should have gone back on that. That was stupid. Cool. I will check out that clip in a second. Okay. Oh god. Noises. And you did it on Switch, no less. Line the backpack with the thing in the background. Which thing? Like the piano, you mean? Or with the bookshelf? Wait, what? What is this bullshit? Why is the checkpoint not where it spawns you? Go down and back up. Okay. The blue bag. Do you have to hold down the entire time? Grab the wall. Like this? What am I... So wait. What am I lining up exactly? Like this? Hush, clip. Okay. Just for some added difficulty. Alright, Master Yoda. But, like, you're trying to get through, like, right where the plates basically are, right? You can see my inputs on the D-pad. Am I supposed to hold like down and left throughout the entire thing? Backwards down then left? Dash backwards, then down, then go straight left. I don't really understand the dash backwards part, because how are you supposed to actually go through it? Because you dash to the left, don't you? She only has one dash. Right? Turn backwards, then down, then straight left. Right, a little bit. Don't think I'm doing it right. This is why I won't have a speedrun record in Celeste ever. Sure, there's a way to do it. How ridiculous would it have been if that had actually worked? Just be like, oh, doop, 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 doop. And then just like casually just like slam through it. Hey, look, that almost did it. I like died on the left side that time. Maybe I like uncrouched too soon or something. Or it's too far away maybe. I'm like lining up her hand right now. That's what I did before. Way lower. Well, which... Too high. That's too low. That was too low, I think, right? Right. And line up her toe somewhere. Really easily. Oh, that almost worked again. She went partially through it that time. Two pixels off the ground. So this is as low as she goes, which is what? I mean, that is 2 pixels off the ground, right? Or do you mean 2 pixels higher than that? Right there, I think, maybe? One higher than this, or right here? There's stream delay to deal with, so I think one higher than that, right? Yeah, okay. Right there. I feel like I'm too high now, though. She's smacking her face off. I'm just not crouching right. Come on. Tried to do it with the control stick for a second there. Just for added fun. I almost feel like you get too much movement with the stick, though. Come on. Come on, Maddie. There we go. And then I screw up the dash. Good job. Almost. That was the right height, pretty sure. I think I didn't have the crouch part down. Right there. Oops. Yeah. So I feel like there's a reason why my Golden Berry attempts I'm not attempting this trick. And I just go down. Too high. You did with the stick. Nice. Very nice, sir. So do you hold down while you're going through though, is my question? Like do you need to be holding down so that you're like technically crouched throughout the entire thing? Or do you let it go and just hold left? You hold left. Oh, that was... The down only initiates it. Okay. Good to know. Oh! See, she went through it, but I'm dying at the end of it. Do you have to, like, jump out or something? Also, I think I did that with the stick. Not sure, though. I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm kind of alternating between the two. The dying at the end is only due to the bad position. Oh, there we go. That was D-pad. Oh, almost again. Whoa, ooh, not that far away. Okay, I when I'm trying to do it with the stick, I keep like accidentally wall jumping off. I wonder how many speedruns die at this trick. Not that I'm currently attempting a speedrun, mind you, but I imagine a lot of them do. I like how this went from let's do crow control amusements to let's try to perfect a frame perfect trick. Or a semi-frame perfect trick. I guess if there's multiple places you can like do the jump from. That's not really like perfect, right? I did it with the D-pad. I just want to see if I can do it with the controller. Because I feel like it should be easier with the D-pad almost, or sorry, with the control stick, because you can just like sweep it back and forth. But also maybe not, because you push yourself further away, so you're like more likely to die hitting yourself off the edge. You know what I mean? Like, if I did this during Golden Berry, it would kill so many runs. And I'm pretty sure, like, Rafflecopter told me that, you know, he does this trick for his Golden Berry when he did it. He said that it was worth it to, like, grind it out instead of learning the other two rooms or whatever, but Oh, almost with the stick. Used to wave dash. See, I've done that before. When we had a Celeste net ray. Ooh, did it with the stick. Did it with the stick. Cool. I'm now satisfied. What? Yes, Pog. Pog? Pog? Remember, like, Celeste net, I remember we were racing. I don't remember. I think. Because if I remember right, like, wave dashing is, like, perfectly lined up for this. If you do it right. You're a mole. Ugh. I know that feeling. Like, it is so beautiful when you actually get it right. Oh, right there, though. Oops. Almost. Is that last one, like, specifically timed to screw you over? Because it kind of feels like it. Actually, hold on. If I can... Yeah. Let's do that. Hold on, wait, let me do that again. Oops, not like that though. So I need to reset the room, right? So it's at its very first thing. Because I need to know if we... Yeah, okay, hold on. I just can't script the wave dash. Because we could do this. It's that last one I need to do forward though. Like, wait a moment and then go forward on it. You just come in. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I should, like, stop on that. How about... So you walk into the thing. Then he turns around. And then you cry a little bit because you weren't paying enough attention. Okay, hold on. So we come through. They just started turning to the left and then you'll hit them. So if you go through as they do that... Ooh. What if we wait for him to be on the side and then go? Almost. Like, whoops, screwed that up. I want to see, like, when they turn to the right is when I want to see if it works. So, like, right now, you'll hit him. Okay. So you want it on the left when they turn left for the initial thing. I feel like if I were to do the three wave dashes, 3 wave dashes and then a dash diagonal left, that it would work. The rising wave dash. Oh, you mean that one? The not wave dash? This one? Oh, shoot. Oh, we just do this? Or where is it? What button press is it? This one. AX, I think? Not. Ooh, that was too much. Bonk. Turn to the left. Go ahead and backpedal there. Come down. I mean, honestly, just getting through those first couple. Ooh, I mean, I suppose I can just wait for, like, this moment. And I can not hit him if I wave dash multiple times, but... Not like that, though. It's just fun to watch her kind of like float through the air in the way that she does. Ooh. I need to wait for him to be coming down if I want to pause there. Like that. Whee! Let me up. We gotta go say hi to Oshiro. This room, when we did Crow Control with like 4 people spamming Seekers and other such nonsense, was an absolute pain in the ass. It was awful. Mainly because of this last section here. Over here. Like a Seeker would spawn near the door and Oshiro like sits. He sits right where you need to leave, basically, so you have to wait for him to come attack you in order to give you an opening to go through the door. It is, this is not great. Okay. Sorry, Oshiro. Sorry Batty was mean to you. Not our fault. She has purple hair and she's cute. We'll forgive her. So yeah, if you spawn more Oshiros here, we can get 3 Oshiros, I think. So now we have 2, because he'll stick around, pretty sure. Doesn't he? It's weird. Why do they stay? Like in between deaths, Oshiro normally stays. Boink. Mwahahaha. Oop. We now have 2 Oshiros, or we should. He might actually be stacked. He might be spawning at the same time as the regular one. Let me see if I kill one. Actually, will I kill both if I do that? Come here, Oshiro. Oops. I was trying to dash down onto his face. Okay, well there's 2. Just the Gatling gun of Oshiros. Well, let's see if we can get 3. Oh, yep, there's 3. They should spawn again. Oh, there's... They're like... Oh, they're pretty in sync now. Oh, almost anyway. Yep. There's 1, 2... It's an Oshiro cannon! Yeah, now they're synced up. You can tell by the like loudness of the volume. Oops. Oops. I'm not looking forward to like dying against Oshiro during Godlen Berry runs though. Like, not that Oshiro himself is, like, that difficult to deal with. but it's just gonna suck, you know? Oh, hello, Oshiros. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, there's 3. There are 3 Oshiros. Oh god. The Oshiro cannons. Shoot. So there's a maximum of 2 mod Oshiros. So you shouldn't need to keep spawning them. Just FYI. If I turn on the let's see here. Where are you? Info panel. So it's a little bit distracting to me to have it there, but you can see it has the Oshiro. Oh, maybe you do. It says 0 to 2 right now. That's weird. Huh. When we played before, the Oshiros wouldn't reset unless unless we moved rooms. Weird. Unless it reset because I opened up the mod options, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh shoot. I didn't see him because of the info panel. Ooh. I stomped your snowball. Damn it. Oh, I thought I was going to land on that, not get murdered by it. Oh, hi. Oh, the fish actually got me. That's rare. It's rare for a fish to actually, like, have its RNG put it in a good spot for murdering you. Whoa! Oh, jeez. High bump. Oh, no! So close, Mario. That sounded like 2 Oshiros. Are they doubled up? Might be doubled up. Oh, I missed. Oh, that feels lovely doing that. Ooh, high feather? I think that was a feather. Shoot. Oh, that's like insta-death. Being slowed down because you get turned into a feather while Oshiro's about to charge you. Goddamn feather. Oh, I thought I was going to die to the snowball. I'd kind of already given up. Yank. I hate the time dilation effect that he has. It is one of my least favorite things. So you can see I beat the entire game like this, like not the core or farewell, mind you, but the entire like base game with this on, with like 3 or 4 people in chat constantly spamming snowballs and other such nonsense. It took a while. It took like 8 hours, I think, grand total. I think, because it took 2 streams, and each of them were like 3 or 4 hours long. A lot of it was spent on like really tough rooms, so mainly because of just like bad placement. Damn it. I kind of like bouncing on this though. Oh god, that just messed me up. What's up, Kevin? Oh, let's try to take things slowly here. No! Whoa! Oh, I lived! I lived! But yeah, car control's pretty fun when it's not like horrid. So adds a lot of deaths. It's very amusing. Yeah. Well, you're lucky that I only have it cost like 5. Because it's fun. I like having something for, you know, chat to enjoy while they play and everything. So. It's a good mod. Celeste Net is also really fun for like racing with people and having a good time that way. But, anywho, I think I'm good for the night. 3 hours of Celeste, more than I actually originally intended to do. I didn't know how long Gate to the Stars was gonna go, but that was shorter than I expected. So we got to play some good times. Yeah, the feathers are like one of my worst enemies. The only good thing about the feathers is that if I notice it fast enough, I can dash out of it and get there. But the slowdown that you get when you get turned into a feather is crucial to murder. So, but anyway, thanks for stopping by. Tomorrow I'm gonna play Switch Boy's game. He worked on an RPG Maker game that he's been doing for a little while. We played through part of it before, but he has an update for the game, which included some balancing and some proofreading, and he said about a half hour to somewhere between a half hour and an hour of new content. Unfortunately, the save file that I have from the previous game doesn't transfer over, so I'm gonna have to start from the beginning. But it'll be a nice chill stream. We'll enjoy some RPG Maker fun times that someone in the chat made. So should be a good time. So that will be tomorrow. And then Thursday, normally I would be doing Celeste, but I have a dentist appointment. So probably no stream, or if there is a stream, it'll be like late, like 8:39 Eastern time. Because my dentist appointment is at 7. Those normally go for like an hour and a half-ish or so. But just the usual yearly annual checkup or like 6-month checkup or whatever. So good times. I enjoy the dentist. I'll tell you all about it on Thursday, I suppose. And then Friday we'll probably start a new game. So one of the ones that I talked about tonight, whether it's BPM, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Time Lie, Yakuza 3, anything, Baba's You, who knows. But either way, have a great rest of your night, everyone, and I will see y'all later. Bye for now.